Welcome. Please let me know if the drone of my fan is too loud, and I will turn my fan off. It's not too bad, is it? Because, I mean, if that shit's unbearable, I will suffer the heat. Melt! Melt for your viewers! No you. No you. It occurred to me that I didn't actually fish out my controller. Got it? Alright. So. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, you jerkwad. Okay, it appears to have forgotten the controller exists. Which is fine. These things happen. Joypad, configure, input. Yeah, it's forgotten my controller settings. For real. I was told to mow the yard and it's fucking raining! Alright. You do you. Right, so did I update my Pokemon selection? Sorry, Moémon selection. I did. I put Cheetah in. Let's have a look at their moves. So before I go through Cinnabar Mansion, I know what I'm doing. Serious nature, I would hope so. Luster Purge. Burst of light injures the foe. It may also lower the foe's special defense. Okay. Poison Tail. High critical hit ratio. Ooh. May also poison the foe. Jeremy. Who else have I put in that's new? Ah! Articuno. Sounds like what you'd do to those who play Moémon. What? Luster Purge. Purge their lust! Okay, let's go! Pokemon Mansion. I have to do this place to get the key for the Cinnabar Gym, right? It's a Trico! Go, Articuno. Ice. I hadn't heard of it either until now, but to be fair, I have never caught a Latios or a Latias. My knowledge of, well, let's just say when I played through Pokemon Moémon Emerald, that was my first time really playing a Gen 3 game. My knowledge of Gen 3 is poor. I haven't beaten Omega Ruby. Oh, wait! Yes! Yes! I remember that. They literally force Latias and Latios on you. Yes, I remember that. I got about halfway through Alpha Sapphire, and I remember being forced to catch Latias. Yeah, I remember. I've practically forgotten most of Omega Ruby. It is stupid. It's just another reason why those remakes are bad. Well, I mean, they're not bad. I mean, technically, they're well made. They just change a lot of things that don't need to be changed. Change the things like where you can put yourself in unwinnable situations. That kind of thing, you know. Change the things like you have to go to Safari Zone but you can't make any money. You know, that kind of thing. Which is what they've done over the years with the remakes. Is done stuff to get you out of those situations. Like, you might be in a situation where you can't earn any more money and you have to buy lemonade to please the guard or whatever. That's why they introduced the thirst-quenching tea. It's to get you out of a situation where you can't win. The downside is that perhaps they do it in a way that makes it too easy. Superpower? That seems incredibly crazy for a Weedle to have. Yes, the positive things, TMs, and wild encounter chaining to increase the chance of shinies. Yes, I do agree with both of those. I like those. Catch a Meowth, use Payday. What if you're in Pokemon Red and you can't catch a Meowth? If you have any money, you can't get Pokeballs, you can't pay for Pokeballs to catch a Meowth with. Just another reason why Gen 1 has all these situations where you can actually fuck yourself over. I would say good, and, you know, so be it. If someone gets themselves stuck in a situation like that, it's their fault for releasing all their Pokemon and selling all their items. And then, you know, well, tossing all their items, you know. The unlimited use TMs I like. I'm a huge fan of the unlimited use TMs. And do you know why TMs are unlimited use? To make it so you can never be in a situation where you can't teach a Magikarp or something else a move that would actually be fucking useful. If you're stuck in a situation where your only Pokemon is an Electrode and the only move it knows is Explode, you can't ever win a match, right? So, what they did was they made it so TMs were infinite use, so that you would always have, after getting the Volt thingy-bob, Volt Tackle off of Surge, that you would always have an opportunity to, speak of the devil, you would always have an opportunity to teach Electrode a electric move so that you don't find yourself locked in an unwinnable situation. There is an excellent YouTuber called Pikaspray, or Pikaspray. He did a lot of videos about these unwinnable situations. They are very interesting. Yep, HM's being replaced for items that do the same thing. I'm all about that. I think HM slaves were a bad idea to begin with. These unwinnable situations are what we call oversights. I guess what we would refer to as a soft lock in speedrunning terms. Originally they were going to give you items to do things. Yes. Just how the bike was an item, the idea was that you would have an item that allowed you to surf as well, sort of like a raft. But they replaced it with surf. Incidentally, if you hack that item into your inventory, you can surf on the bicycle road. Whereas normally it says, don't surf, cycling is cooler. Or words to that effect when you try to surf on cycle road. But if you have the item, it allows you to surf on cycle road. So the games are full of interesting, incomplete things like that. And with the Space World Proto now in the hands of players, we're learning so much about even more cool things that were cut, like an evolution for Ditto. Fuck knows how an evolution for Ditto would work, but they were planning one. HMs are not coming back for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, but due to that game's structure, I wouldn't especially understand if there was any need for them. Hopefully for Gen 8 they do away with HMs. I'm hoping for a Russia theme region after that was brought up in the chat. The idea of a Russia themed region is quite frankly hilarious. It's not Pokemon Go 2, because Pokemon Go is still functioning. Though, to be fair, I mean, stuff like Angry Birds and Angry Birds Rio, which is essentially Angry Birds 2 and Angry Birds whatever, all run in tandem and keep going. Where you get Pokeballs depending on the weather during the day. I don't think so. Stops and a gym. Right? That was across the whole space of a village. Now we've got like 6 Pokestops and 2 gyms. It's a huge improvement. It means that more wild Pokemon spawn around the village. I stopped playing Pokemon Go for the longest time, and then... Have I got my bike set to... Is it not going to let me use my bike in here? Yeah, it's not going to let me use my bike in here. I've started replaying Pokemon Go because Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu are coming out. Which kind of forced my hand a little bit. Because I do care about Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. And I do want to play them. I do want to play them. Oh, it totally interests me. The idea of a Pokemon game that I don't have to put as much effort into to play pleases me. I tell you, the amount of Rattata that spawn in Pokemon Go, even now, is embarrassing. But right now, the current Rattatas for me are Anorith, Aron, and Nosepass. ERB is keen on games that play themselves. Come on! Are you still keeping up this facade? This game doesn't play itself, but I'm playing this. Your hilarious joke fails. I can't get out. This old place is one big puzzle. Now, IFC. That is what we call libel. Maybe I should use a rappel or two. This place is driving me mad. Nidoqueens explode. Okay, good to know. Volbeat. I've been catching a lot of these as well on Pokemon Go at the moment. A lot of them have been spawning nearby. Kavanha? Hyper Potion! It's gonna explode. Nice. At least Pokemon Go's getting you out of the house. Yeah. I'm looking to go out on an early morning walk tomorrow. and just go catch some Pokemon and hit up some Pokestops at like 6:30 in the morning. Basically when no one's around. My fly should be killing them in one go. And now, Mew is poisoned. It would be a shame for Mew to die, but it has to happen. Crobat. Stalking in the morning like a creeper. Yeah. To be fair, I kind of appreciate the Pokemon surviving on 1 HP thing in Gen 4. I appreciate that. You keep dropping frames on us, CRB. What can I suggest? What can I suggest? Look at the downward trend, right? It was fine until I got home. And look at this downward trend right here, right? When it starts getting to the same level as the upload, and then starts dropping, we're going to get a dropout, right? I was on 9.2 health, and I came in, and now it's 8.9. The internet is going to drop out. It's a matter of time. Throttling me? Entirely possible. But I think it's just because I'm now using the connection, there's an increase in noise on the line, and that noise eventually causes it to drop out. Sue them. We've already threatened them enough. Everything I hit it with is going to kill it, but I want one. Got it. It sleeps for 18 hours a day. It uses a variety of extrasensory powers, even while asleep. My mentor once lived here. Yuri N. What's a Yuri N? Yuri Geller. It's a joke on how Kadabra looks like Yuri. Kadabra's Japanese name looks like the name Yuri Geller. And also, he's holding a spoon. Urine. It sure is. You're in trouble now. Poliwrath, Leaf Blade. Whew, overwhelming. Da na 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 da da. Da-na-na-na-na. Shit. Schwenab. Oh. This place is like huge. Is it like huge or huge? That girl ate too many beans. What? Skitty! Protein! Protein! I think you should be able to smash those rocks with Rock Smash if you've got it. Where's a Warlord when you need one? You know, I was thinking the exact same thing. Hot Skitty on Warlord action. Lick a tongue. Lick it, lick it, lick it, lick it. Claydol. A dive ball. Shut up and dive. Dive balls are useless in this game. There's like no underwater Pokemon to catch. Even just looking in a direction counts as a step now. Oh, Poison Skin! Oh. Hate that. Nidoran is shit competitively. What can we do to make Nidoran better? I know. Make it so if you attack it, you get poisoned. Yeah, it is. Looking in a direction counts as a step. Well, I learned something new today. Super Repel. Super Repel. Oh, much better. Who are you? There shouldn't be anyone here. Fortress. Oh, you're cute. I'm gonna hazard a guess that because you're red, you're a fire type. Bad guess, but it still died. Bug Steel. Ah. Sapphire would have worked well on it. Oh, for Alligator. I have seen a lot of these. It was a wild Pokemon in Route 1, if I remember. Found a Hyper Potion. What? But that was a different door! Back exit my ass. Haha, literally. Oh, that stuff never tastes as good as it sounds. I have no repels. What doesn't taste good? Blackcurrant flavor flu remedy. Cold and flu remedy. Reminds me of what Diorolite used to taste like. Ugh. Yeah, Nightbot's really slow and not doing anything on the fucking Discord. After we gave him that new command, he just stopped giving a shit. Diorolite. It's anti-diarrhea medicine. Say you get hit with a really bad stomach bug and you shit like crazy. What Diorolite does is it stops you from shitting, and it has all the salts and minerals and things that your stomach bug gets rid of. So as you're shitting yourself and throwing up bile, this Diorolite stuff, as well as stopping you from shitting, also replaces the stuff that your body chucks out while it's doing that. Yeah, it's not very pleasant stuff to drink, and it comes in this exact same blackcurrant flavour as this cold and flu remedy comes in, so it's a taste I'm all too familiar with from the few times that I've been hit with nasty shit. Like, I've caught Noro before. I think, is it Noro? No. What's the one that was really doing the rounds around 2007 or so? I don't think it was Noro. But I definitely caught something, and it was awful. It was one of the few experiences in my life where I felt like I was going to die. It was extremely unpleasant. And I had to take that stuff then. It was... ugh. And now I get the taste from this again, and it reminds me. Vulpix, 2 fire Pokemon in a row. Okay. Burglar Lewis, if that's your real name. It reminds you of the time you overcame death, yeah. I suppose. It was really unpleasant time. You know, you're asking God, what is it I did to deserve this? And I'm thinking there's probably 100 things I did to deserve it. Pac-Man Fan 64, welcome. Oh, these switches are driving me mad. Hello, Mr. You Scientist, what do you want? La 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 la. This place is ideal for a lab. Look at all this space. It's the drink of champions. No, I'll stick to my sugar-free orangeade, thanks. That didn't off. Steel Wing. Repel's effect wore off. Da, 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 da. Some people will try to get high off anything, I tell you. I get high off the smell of freshly printed video game manuals. When you open up a sealed game and there's a beautiful, fresh game manual and you can still smell the blue ink and it's... Oh, that shit's heavenly, yo. So is the secret key the key to Cinnabar Gym? It is, isn't it? So I've done this place. It's a secret, can't tell you, right, so it's the key for the gym. Thank you. Repel wore off. Do the place more. I refuse! All it would be is me constantly using repels. I found everything this place has to offer. I got the key. Yeah. Called it. Right, so... Next on the agenda is heal. Cinnabar Gym, then I guess Indigo Plateau. Although I'm not sure I'm leveled enough for that. Yo, champ in the making, the hot-headed Blaine is a fire Pokemon pro. Douse his spirits with water. You better take some burn heals too. That would all apply if the Pokemon weren't randomized. I was a thief, but I went straight as a trainer. We dropped more frames as well. Whoops. Burglar Quinn would like the battle. Burglar Quinn set out Fanpy. Or Fanpy. What do you mean it missed? It missed, as in, didn't hit. Oh fuck, where's that from? Oh. I want to say that's one of the voice packs in the Worms games. It missed, as in, didn't hit. Burglar Quinn. Do you know how hot Pokemon Fire Breath can get? I don't know. How hot can it get? Jirachi. Shuppet. Well, I was gonna fight all the trainers anyway. Hariyama can fly. Okay, that's a new one. Metapod. Oh yeah, that Metapod knows how to make something harden. I'm terribly sorry. I know why Blaine became a trainer. You better be. Actually, I'm not. I lied. Altaria. Panty shot. Burglar Dusty. Dusty the Burglar. Sounds like a Sonic character. Fire is weak against H2O. H2O is water. I think I'm so clever. Burgle. Burgle Derek. With pleasure. Everyone, burgle Derek. If it isn't Blaine, what's that a picture of? It's a photo of Blaine and Mr. Fuji. They're standing shoulder to shoulder with big grins. Repel's effect wore off. Nice. Ha! I am Blaine, the red-hot leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon are all rough and ready with intense heat. They incinerate all challenges. Ha! You better have Burn Heal. Woodman. MM2 Wood. Swallow. Lotad. Regirock. Ooh. The Volcano Badge heightens the special stats of your Pokemon. Here you can have this too. Fire Blast is the ultimate fire technique. Don't waste it on water Pokemon, assuming that there's a water Pokemon that can learn it. Next you're going to tell me, yes, there is a water Pokemon that can learn it. Looks like it just stapled an anime girl head to Regirock's face. They may well have. It's Bill! Hey, if it isn't Reza! Look, it's me, Bill. Long time no see. I hope you're still using my PC system. Well, listen up. Since we met up here, how about we do the brand new, mandatory extra story before we can do the Pokemon League. So over there. Oh, so it isn't mandatory. I assumed it was mandatory. Should we do it? Let's do it. Here we are. This is one island. There are several islands around here, and this is one of them. My friend Celio sent the boat out to fetch me here. He's in charge of the island's PC network by his lonesome. Why am I telling you this now? Let's just go see Celio. Ba 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 da da da. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Let's, explore the One Islands. I've forgotten most of this side quest, so a lot of this is new to me. Friends gather at Knot Island. Island! Not! Then you stay here forever, young lass. On sunny days, I step out and gaze upon the volcano. That's my daily routine. Let me think, when was the last time Mount Ember erupted? Today. Kindle Road. Kindle Road. My lunch filled us up, so will you battle us for some exercise? Jolteon. Sandshrew. Everything tastes great when you're out in the wild. Even my own feces. Masquerain. Bollocks. Dragonair. First try. What is with this luck? Apom. Okay. Articuno's out of the picture. Go. Destiny Bond. Yo, sushi! Sushi, sushi. Oh, what is the quote now? Oh, full heal. A double battle? My big brother and I make an awesome combination. Yeah, I'm dropping frames left, right, and center, Sushi. So you will get stream offline. It'll happen. So how's the arch badass of Canterbury? Feeling a bit better than he was yesterday. I've been dosing myself up on cold and flu relief. For the most part, I feel great. I've got an extra shift at work tomorrow because another member of staff couldn't come in, and I was the first person asked if they wanted the hours, because I'm such a good worker. So I was the first person offered the extra hours, so I'm going to take advantage of an extra work shift tomorrow. I've got next week off, which is E3 week. So things are looking pretty good. Moving on up. I wish I could share more information in regards to how the company is going, but I may be able to give you a straight answer in a couple of weeks. More or less when information goes public. But basically speaking, things aren't as dicey as they were now, which is really helping with my positivity as well. Things are on the up. Things are moving on up. It's been a dark couple of months, but it's moving on up. And the good weather is helping. The good weather is helping a lot. Hey, Invade Attack, how's it going? Light the fire in your heart, Ember Spa. Soaking in a hot spring pool is therapeutic, people say. Have a look at my face, see how smooth my skin is? The hot springs water keeps my skin younger than my age. Hot springs go hand in hand with volcanoes. The Ember Spa here, well, it was made years ago. I hewed the pool right out of a gigantic boulder by hand. The good weather, is that boiling hot weather or fresh and cold weather? Somewhere in between. I was using this at the time, I suppose I can part with it. Obtained HM06. Oh, is that Rock Smash? It's Rock Smasher HM now. Works for me. There you go, there's your live Smooth McGroove cover. Let's get rid of fucking hail. That is a shit move for Groudon. Oh, your headset died. Not fun. I use these headphones, but over a long period of time, with them on over the top of my baseball cap, it hurts my ears, and it hurts the top of my head, because there's a little metal thing on the top of the baseball cap. This is the cover for it. It's a little metal thing that keeps the baseball cap together, and that digs into the top of my head and hurts. Go to the middle, relax, and get good and warm. The water is perfectly warm, it feels exquisite. Reza and the Pokemon were fully refreshed! What's up, fam? Yo, Madman from Space! That's a fun name. Are you someone I know? Or a new face? You have to remind me. My memory is appalling. I think he's someone you knew. Way back in my childhood. Alex, is that you? Just the usual Discords. Ah, one of the usual Discords, I see. Ah. A streamer? Oh. Then, by all means, any viewers watching this stream, check out Madman from Space. You never know. He might be your new favourite streamer. Well, besides me, of course. Looks like I wasn't subbed on normal YouTube. Oh, if you subbed and your subs are public, we might get a notification. Ooh. Tangela. Rollout. Okay, that kind of makes sense for a Tangela. Oh, just fucking use it. I'm gonna get rid of that paralysis. It's annoying me. No, not... You love me, don't you, Charizard? Yeah, have some disgusting energy powder. So are Soy and Cats your faves then? How do I become super special in your heart like they are? I don't know. Cat's alright. Soy, it's a bit of a different situation. I've known Soy since before he streamed on YTG. I've known Soy for maybe 6 or 7 years now. So, it's a bit different in the case of Soy. He and I go way back. We used to write for the same website together. And then I just saw the sprites for the Mons. They're Moémons! They're cute little girls. Obviously. Why not, eh? Strike while the iron is hot. No, Soy and I used to write for the same website together a long time ago. And he always had his own website, Random Access, which I joined when I left this other website that he and I were writing for. We both left it. And I joined his site, Random Access, as a staff member, as a staff writer. And, I mean, that was before he even started streaming on YouTube, so I've known him for a long time. I consider him a good friend and someone who I can confide in. Not to say that you're not, Madman, it's just... There's like years of a friendship, a flourishing friendship, or almost a whole decade in the making, essentially. Yeah, it's got to be more than 6 years. It's got to be closer to a decade, thinking about it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, 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 no. Dun. I'm just giving Sushi a hard time. Speaking of Sushi and a hard time, where the fuck is it? Oh man, I want to show you this. Oh, where did I put it? Oh shit. Just 1 second. Speaking of Sushi and a hard time. Alright, alright. I found a movie called Dead Sushi on DVD. It's a horror movie. Allow me to read this, too. Cult Japanese film director Noboru Iguchi returns with this madcap and macabre comedy horror filled with awesome special effects and full-on fight sequences. Keiko, Rina Takeda, a cute female trainee sushi chef, finds her kung fu skills are called upon when some infected flying sushi starts to fight back. As the flesh-hungry, man-eating sashimi spring to life with savage teeth, Will Keiko be able to save a group of businessmen from the unrelating terror of killer fish dishes? Holy shit, I need to watch this. It sounds so good. I'll let you know what this is like, alright? I'll give Dead Sushi a go, and I'll let you know what it's like. I picked that up recently, and if it's anywhere near as good as it sounds... Can you imagine if this volcano were to erupt? The explosion would be the end of us! How terrifying is that? While we're terrified, would you like me to teach explosion?
It's from hell.
It's not animated, no. Have you seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space? No, but I've heard about it. It's sort of like a cult classic, isn't it, Killer Clowns? Oh, did I get rid of my strength user? Seriously? Groudon. Yubby, I'm going to drag you into Rabbit, and we will watch some Betty Boop. What? Isn't Rabbit like that gay dating service? Or am I thinking of a different Rabbit? Now, I'm not against watching some Betty Boop. But it's got to be the old black and white Betty Boop. Back when she was a sex symbol and she wasn't turned into... Oh, Rabbit is a streaming service that you can watch things with people. Oh, that sounds useful. I have one of those too. It's called Skype Video Call. But, yeah, that sounds pretty neat. It's a bit of a cult classic. When I was at Best Buy one day, I saw it for $5. I asked my bad movie connoisseur friend about it, and he recommended it. Ooh. Maybe... If you sent Soy very, very funny, he would not use it. He would be very upset with you. Pokemon Ranger! Oh, the Rangers are in this. I wasn't going to because I knew this could make Soy angry. Exactly. Anyway, I gotta kill this thing before it uses Explosion. Because, for some reason, Nidoqueens in this randomization can use Explosion. Which isn't fun. I think it's more that it's a forced meme. I don't think Soy understands what makes Minami Momochi funny for us. I think it's just different strokes, different folks, right? It's not the same sense of humor. And when you push a meme like that, it can get a bit tiring, and you're like, oh, here's Sushi again with the same meme. The same forced meme. You have had a habit in the past to overuse it. So have you seen that Dase to Kutela meme thing? What? No? I'm assuming I'm pronouncing it right. It looks Spanish. Rock, smash, smash. It's Nidoqueen. That is a forced meme. Alright. Some forced memes can be good. I mean, Robbie Rotten, we are number one. Lazy Town. I dug that. That was a forced meme, but it was funny. Derek Whibley. Oh my god. There's a name that just, out of the blue brings back memories. I used to be all over Derek Whibley. That was Sum 41, right? I used to be all over bands like Sum 41 when I was a teenager. You know, that anti-establishment thing that we grow up out of, but the radical liberals do not. Wait, Israel hates the Go Compare man. Wow, did Nightbot post the same thing twice? You see, Nightbot has been broken today. Absolutely broken. He won't post anything I ask him to on the Discord. He's now posted that notification twice. I think it's about time we free Nightbot. He's not even responding to that! Oh my god! Nightbot is broken. I repeat, Nightbot is broken. There we go! Fuck's sake, Nightbot. The important thing is whether this command works. That's the important thing. Again, slow. Oh, right, okay. So you're not actually telling me that Israel hates the Go Compare man, because I could believe that, but I'd need some context first. What a spout! Duskull. Ooh. It looks stupid! That was hot. Sweat's erupting from me. Ew! Are you telling me, Sushi, that you have hatred towards Pro-Sieben? Or Sieben? Ditto! Oh my god, that's terrifying. So this is where wild Dittos live in this randomization. Okay. That works for me. Liking the lack of encounters in here so far. That's some good luck. Okay, you're not Welsh, but you live in Wales. That pretty much makes you Welsh at this point. Through osmosis, right? My name is Pallet Town and I live in Ash. Moltres! Ooh. Gayoo! Hot. Of course she is! She's a fire type! Don't kill her. Don't kill her. Yes. No. Pro-Sieben. Oh, 7. Like the word 7, right? Sieben is in Sieben, the number. Don't kill her. Yes! That's some good luck. Okay. Oh, epileptic warning, yeah? Seizure warning? Okay, we're gonna need the good old classic off-screen luck. The good old-fashioned off-screen luck. One of the legendary bird Pokemon. Those seeing it are overwhelmed by its orange wings that seem to be on fire. Off-screen luck. What happened? I used my off-screen luck. Yarby, tell me when you got an hour and 30 minutes free. Why? To watch Betty Boop with me? On Penguin or whatever the service was called. I call shenanigans. It's reloading a save state until I get the Pokemon. I'm not using up more than one ball each time. Yes, on Rabbit. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Rabbit. You want to watch Betty Boop with me? This is going to be like some rare Betty Boop cartoon from like Hitler times. If I watch it, it's going to give me nightmares, right? Oh, yes! Oh! Do you have to hold it? Have to hold it. Not sure how I feel about that. In the later games, you can just turn it on. Boozle. Fun fact, the first episode of Popeye the Sailor Man had a Betty Boop cameo. I can believe that. I can believe that. A lot of those cartoons were tied into each other back in the day. I mean, come on, if Goober and the Ghost Chasers could meet the Partridge Family, then Betty Boop could meet Popeye. Betty Boop, like the real Jackie Chan did in that meme. You know what? I'll see what I can do. I wish I could get hold of the people who made that game, because I want to virtually shake their hand. Natu! There's Natu wrong with killing a Natu. Buffering maybe missed what ERB said. I would like to get in contact with the makers of Kabushima's Diary and basically thank them for gracing this planet with such a beautiful game. For such a masterpiece of engineering. Yeah, the buffering's bad. I'm sorry, there's really nothing I can do about it. My internet connection is garbage. Tell you what, dropped frames, but it ain't dropping out. I don't wish to give it any encouragement, though. What's it at? 8.7. That's pretty decent. Oh my god. Yeah, look. You can see the drops. You can see the drops. Look at that. Downward spike. That would be drop frames. Downward spike, drop frames. Dropped frames. Yeah. Oh my god. That's awful. That's quite frankly bullshit. Yeah, you know what? Fuck PlusNet. Anyway. Found one pearl. Oh, I can sell that. Oh, there's no path down that way. I thought there is. Okay, well, in which case I've done everything that one island has to offer. So I'm going to heal up at One Island Poke Center. Then I'm going to go visit 2 Island. Usual PC services aren't available. You're stuck with the Pokemon you have! Island. If you can find a better better upload or better download speed, you can kiss my ass. PlusNet. We'll do you shame. Danger, fast current, fishing and swimming prohibited. There's an old woman who lives in a cottage on the Cape. She gives the eye to Pokemon. It's a bit unnerving. She gives the eye to Pokemon. What, sort of like... Oh, hey. Because with the Moémon, it's even worse, right? Because she's like... Hey. Hey. Ugh. Who am I kidding? I'm jealous. What's the difference between Moémon and Pokemon? Moémon are anime girls. Hey Kevin, how's it going? You'll see when I get into a battle what the main difference is. You know what? I will explain now. Here are my Moémon. Here we have Articuno, Mew, Armaldo, Gyarados, Charizard, and Groudon. They are little girls. Little girl Pokemon. Oh, hello, welcome to my shop. What do you got? Fresh water. I'm the Pokemon Move Maniac. I know every single move that Pokemon learned growing up. I'm also a Mushroom Maniac. Bring me 2 tiny mushrooms or 1 big mushroom. If you do that for me, I'll teach you a move to 1 Pokemon. If your Pokemon need to learn a move, I need a mushroom or 2. I see. He takes the mushrooms... What? Boing boing, have you tried the jumping game? The Pokemon you can enter, boing... Some go boing, and some go boing! Did you know that? Boing! Okay. I had to. When you see the gift wall, you will understand. Should I be worried? Should I be excited? These are the real questions. Public domain database. Ooh! didn't realize there was a public domain database. On YouTube, I mean. I'm sorry, we're not running any games today. Right, okay. I could remix that footage for music videos. Blue shard. Useless. Don't bring attention to it. YouTube will attack it anyway. It sure will. Hey, YouTube! I got something for you to take care of. Okay. Why? What does this spot do? Jackie Chan's Stuntmaster. Yes, I've been meaning to give that a go. I've seen it in action. I didn't realize it was like a beat-em-up. Fucking Parish song. Seriously? The Clefairy have fucking Parish song. I perfected the ultimate move of its type. But will no one take it for future use? You! That Articuno! No, I was just mistaken. Do you think it might be expensive today? PlayStation 1 games are a bit. It depends where you get them from. If you were to find it in a charity shop, you might be extremely lucky. But a lot of charity shops these days, they assume that video games are gold, and they take the first price they see on eBay to be the guaranteed sale price. Has to be dragon type, okay. Well, I don't really have a dragon at the moment. Because, yeah, flying. It's not a dragon. Draco Meteor. That sounds like a fucking Puyo Puyo character. eBay is not a place where you set prices ever. Exactly. A lot of people in charity shops think that games are gold. Just automatically. They're not. Shit. Yeah, like football games. Suddenly Kiryu runs up. I'll help you out. Jumps into a Pokeball. Kiryu, like a dragon. Oh boy. With a Kanto Rider Federation, vroom, va 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 vroom, vroom. My bike's wimpy, so I have to make the exhaust noises myself. It's gotten to the point with boot fairs around here that people, like, when the people turn up in their cars to unload the stuff at the boot fair, right? There are people who walk around to the cars, knock on the windows, and say, games or gold? Got any games or gold? That's the official fucking term. Because video games and gold are what's worth money. It's insulting. Houndor. Oh, is overheat not gonna work because Houndor's a fire type? Okay. Yeah, games or gold is the official term that these people use. They walk up, knock knock, got any games or gold? So what people do is they keep it hidden until a couple of hours into the boot fair, then they put it out. So you don't turn up bang on 6:30 when the boot fair starts. You turn up like 8:30, and then you get all the good games. Kin Island of family bonding. Bond with me, Jimmy. Are you the boss? Go back to Kano right now. Huh? I just got here, pal. What's with the hostile attitude? That's mighty cold of you. Your gang of followers have been raising havoc on their bikes. Do you have any idea how much trouble they've caused us on the island? No, man, I don't get it at all. Look at this place. What do you do for entertainment? You ought to be thanking us for livening up this sleepy village. But hey, if you insist, you could try making us leave. Grr, you cowards, so tough in a pack. You, what are you staring at? Don't you know it's not polite? You want to make something of it, or what? Do we want to make something of it? Yes. I like your guts. You'll be losing money to me, but... Oh, don't be so sure. Holy shit, Ho-Oh. Okay. What a spout. Gligar. Oh, that's cute. It's dead. Do I have to fight like all of them in a row? Some Japanese games are cheaper than their Western versions. Yes, that is absolutely true. Comic Zone you can get on digital services. I highly recommend getting an Xbox 360 Sushi, because if you get an Xbox 360, the Sega Mega Drive Classics Collection on 360 has Comic Zone. You can pick that up for like a tenner now. A cheap Xbox 360 is anywhere from 35 to 40 quid. Gaming in a way that you haven't really had an opportunity to before. It's a recommendation, not an order, not a suggestion. But it would be an easy way to get hold of Comic Zone. There are some games from the Mega Drive era that you can't get digitally now, and those are the games that I'm fussed about. You know, like Solier. I guess it was released in America as Crusader of Senti. That one's hard to find. Ragnar Senti in Japan, I believe. Solier is super hard to find. I found a physical copy. Level Up had one. It was the French version! All in-game text is French. No toggle. Ugh! If it was English, I'd have bought that fucker in a heartbeat. I don't care that it's like 70 quid. I want Solier so bad. Hopefully I won't find myself getting one with an RROD. If it's got a HDMI port on the back, it won't Red Ring of Death. If it's got HDMI port on it, that means it's Jasper or newer, and that means that it's not the motherboard that's a piece of shit. Basically. If it's Jasper or newer, it's A-okay. My Xbox 360 has on occasions, my black Xbox 360 has on occasions shown the Red Ring of Death. When it has, I've unplugged it, picked it up, whacked it against the wall once, and then it's worked. And that also works for old Sega consoles. If you've got like a Sega Mega Drive or Dreamcast that's being a dick, pick it up, drop it. Then it will work. Tough love is important with consoles. It shakes up. It just shakes up all the insides. With the Dreamcast, there's metal pins that sometimes disconnect and cause your Dreamcast to turn off. Pick up your Dreamcast, drop it, the pin goes back into place. It's a weird thing about Sega consoles, and also about the Xbox 360. Just hitting the fucker works. I'm not sure why. Papa keeps lying to me and won't let me go out and play. You must never ever go out to the berry forest alone. Why? There are ghosts there. Daddy's lying to me. There are no ghosts out there. We will find out soon enough. Is it true? Celadon City department store is several times bigger than this shop. Several times bigger, if you know what I mean. Those bikers were about to trash this Pokemon Mart. Am I glad they decided to leave? Yes, you are, and that should be a question. But a lot of people heal Pokemon with berries from the berry forest. After all, berries are free and they never run out. Never? Hello, Ultra Ball. Certainly, that's all. Do. Speaking of Xbox, did you test your OG Xbox with multi-region DVDs? Oh, you mentioned that. Shit, no, I haven't fired it up recently. When I boot up my classic Xbox, my modded Xbox, to do some... Well, my modded Xbox will probably play other region DVDs. I know that a regular Xbox will not, but my modded one might. When I next fire up my classic Xbox, because I want to stream Jet Set Radio Future, Gun Valkyrie, let's have a look at the shelf. Beatdown, Zankabuki, Ninja Gaiden Black, sure, what the hell. When I plan to stream those, I will do a test of other region DVDs on it. On my modded Xbox. People are getting in trouble for trying to yell at people for modding their PCs and old consoles. What? Hey, there's nothing wrong with modding an old console, especially a console that's no longer supported. Take the original Xbox, for example, right? Nobody is releasing games for the original Xbox anymore. So if you modify your original Xbox, you're never going to use that thing online, right? So who's it hurting? Who is it hurting? The companies aren't releasing new games. Who is it hurting? Absolutely fucking nobody. It's hurting the profits of modern systems. No, it's not. Right? I have a modded Xbox. I have, like, a bunch of modded PS2s. Alright? I have whole loads of modded consoles. I still buy brand new games for the PS4. I still buy brand new games for the Nintendo Switch and for Steam PC. Let me tell you something fun about people who commit the great taboo of... You can call it piracy if you want. I call it game preservation, alright? Here's the thing about people who preserve games. Pirate. They are the same people who buy games for newer consoles. Right? The same thing goes for music, right? The biggest music pirators are the people who have collections upon collections of actual CDs. The biggest pirates are the biggest customers. It's so true across the board. It's so fucking true. Yeah, pirated games bring sales up. Once a game gets pirated, say like Resident Evil 7, right? It came out. As soon as that shit got pirated, it was like a week before Denuvo was hacked. When Denuvo got hacked, whoom! Up went the sales because people download the pirated game. They're like, wow, this is pretty good. Sometimes they're like, oh, I don't want to deal with this really shit anti-piracy hack or whatever. So I'm actually going to buy the game properly. Other times they're just like, wow, this is good. I knew I wanted this, but it's a matter of priority. Now I know I want this immediately. When I used to preserve games, I was looking for which games I wanted to buy then, and which games I wanted to buy later. Every game that I've preserved, I've purchased. Okay, maybe 95%. But the important thing is that, yeah, you treat the pirated game as a demo. The people who do the most piracy in any field of media is the person that buys the most, right? The people who pirate the most music are the people who buy the most music. The people who pirate the most games are the people who buy the most games. There is a connection. It's so true across the board. If you find out a game is trash, you don't buy it. Yeah, but how rarely is a game trash to the point where you won't buy it? I preserved Tornado Unleashed for Xbox 360. The Konami game that was like Katamari meets playing as a tornado. That game was absolute fucking garbage. But if I see it anywhere in a shop, I am buying it instantly. Because I want that game. Oh, it's trash, but I want it. That's the thing. It can introduce you to games that you've never played before. I think it was an Xbox 360 exclusive, IFC. You take the copy, and you're like, this is pretty good. And then the next week, you go out and buy the CD. It's really that simple. There is a direct connection. I can't judge anyone on buying trash games. Do you buy trash games yourself, Tack? I buy trash games. Why? I recently bought the Sega Mega Drive Classics Collection on PlayStation 4! That's a trash game, isn't it? Ho-ho! Can you sign trash game? Ooh! Trash game! Oh, I appear to be in a double battle. Alien vs Predator for PS2. RTS! Oh man, I need to see that. That sounds amazing. Speaking of trash, I guess you don't want it today. Trash what? Oh, that trash. Maybe after the stream. Maybe while Soybob's streaming. We'll have a look, see if we can get the connectivity on the Mega Drive hub on Steam to work. See if Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine is playable over the internet, and see how well my internet connection holds up. Spice World the game on PS1, yeah. I've got that. It's a good game. Okay, it's not a good game, but there's two reasons why Spice World on the PS1 is worth mentioning. Number one, it's got a disembodied DJ who floats up the top of the screen and says things like, "If you's chillin' and willin'." That's number one reason why it's an interesting game. And number two, there's a cheat code that if you punch it in, it shows you a picture of the Spice Girls naked, sitting on chairs, with the chairs covering their nudie parts, which was controversial when the game came out. Spice World on PS1 was released just when Ginger Spice left. Melanie B, right? Ginger Spice? No. Which one was Ginger Spice? Scary Spice was Mel B. Wasn't Mel C, was it? Mel C was like Sporty Spice. So the Ginger one. Ginger was Jerry Halliwell. Right, okay. Yeah, Jerry Halliwell had that solo career, didn't she? It didn't really work out so great, but... I'm not sure if the lag I'm having is the emulator itself or the crappy controller's wireless connectivity. It could be the wireless. If it's even so much as a millisecond out of sync, you will know. Mel B was scary, Mel C was sporty, yeah. Sporty Spice is my my Spice Girl of choice. Mel C. Definitely. Hearing a lot of barking. I know there's people in. Of course I know, there's already a minute delay just using the TV alone. A minute delay? Oh, minute delay, maybe. I was about to say a minute delay. That'd be fucking impossible to play anything. You'd have to know everything that's coming up. I used to love Spice Girls when I was a kid, but looking back, I think they're a bit weird. Well, yeah. Anything manufactured like that is going to be weird. And it's going to be chock full of unfortunate sexual innuendo. Yeah, Wannabe. What Wannabe was basically them saying, if you want to fuck. Right? That's what it was. Mad so long before they actually showed. Oh my god. That is unplayable. Get yourself a wired controller, man. Or do what I do. If you've got a PlayStation 3 controller, download and install the DualShock 3 to Xbox 360 conversion drivers. And then you can use your PS3 pad as an Xbox 360 pad. My mummy said I can't swim without my float wing. if you yeah. Steam has added support for the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, and some of their games like Portal 2 support the motion control. I am very tempted to give that a go, because that sounds like the perfect way to play Portal. And it seems to suggest the possibility of a Switch Portal a Switch port of Portal, which I wouldn't say no to. Well, I would, because Portal is not an actual game, it's a tech demo. So you're going to do Portal 2 stream with either me or GM. Tough question. Hi, D-Devil Sacco, how's it going? I think I followed your alt account on Twitter today, I think. Maybe I shouldn't use a grass-based attack on Rayquaza. Nidoran female. Okay. I made sure I had to hit it with an attack that didn't count as a physical attack. Apparently Zigazig R is meant to meant to have sex. So the song is about the girl's desire to have sex. Yeah, the Zigazig and Ziggy are they're sort of European terms. Ziggy and Jiggy and that sort of thing. All meaning the same thing. I watched an interview with the Spice Girls on Live and Kicking, and they said Zigazig meant whatever you want it to be. Sure. Sure it does. Whatever you want it to be. And I just want it to mean making love to the Spice Girls. Of course I do, because I'm a 10-year-old boy. Berry Forest ahead. Let's go. EA keeps getting movie tie-ins, so we have LJR and them, LJN and them are both reasons why tie-in games are bad. Not every tie-in game is bad, and EA were responsible for a lot of tie-in games, yes. And you might go, oh my god, everything EA touched was the video game equivalent of cancer, but then take a look at those Lord of the Rings games that were basically Gauntlet with a Lord of the Rings skin. You can't criticize those games. If anything, they are quality arcade action. They are fucking tight experiences. Right, there's meant to be wild ghosts in this place. True, they did. Basically, they took things that already had Tolkien influence, like Gauntlet and Diablo, and then they attached the Lord of the Rings skin to it. Oh my, stunning. Which, let's be fair, if you're going to make a game that's a reskin of something else, pick something that makes sense, you know. Don't put Mario and Rabbids on top of XCOM. I still haven't played that. I'm tempted to get it. Especially now Donkey Kong's in the game. It's going to be harder to say no. Sega Saturn had Nami Amuro's digital dance mix. It's a shame that still doesn't emulate properly. Because I want to do a Sushi Bites on it, but it emulates like garbage. I dig stuff like Digital Dance Mix. Plus, if you can't speak Japanese, you won't know if Nami's making sexual innuendos. She is, though. Isn't she? Like, I'm not just imagining that. Especially in her version of What a Feeling. I mean, essentially, it seems almost 100% apparent. The Shrek racing game for GBA, was that any good? Who am I kidding? It's Shrek! It's a masterpiece! Like all Shrek games. Why, I have no doubt that Shrek's Smash and Crash Racing and Shrek's Carnival Craze are going to be such brilliant, standout video games. How can they fail? Alright, take care, Tack. How can they fail? I mean, they've got the face of God on the front cover. Beware of wild, berry-loving Pokemon. Oh, that's the thing. When Stu isn't being a little bit leftist, his content's really good. I've been friends with him for a very long time. ERB, can you still not record your pal Sega Saturn? I haven't tried in a while. It's got something to do with when I try to run games that run in 60 Hertz. If they're a PAL game that runs in 50 Hertz, they're fine. Now, I know that one of the converters with my FrameMeister is supposed to do the conversion of PAL 60 into NTSC 60, but I need to do more of a messing about with that to see if it'll work. If I can get that to work, then I'll burn off Digital Dance Mix and I'll stream it. Or record it for Sushi Bites, but until I can be sure that that shit's gonna work. Delicati, in the water. Okay, looks like you need to head up the Poké Center, because one Pokemon has run out of PP. I need to hit up the Poké Center because one Pokemon is out of PP. But the remaining 5 are not. Sure, need to hit up the Poké Center. Of course. Whimper sniff. Oh, please help. A scary Pokemon appeared there a little while ago. It kept scaring. It made little Lostel scared. I'm too scared to move. I want to go home. Oh, here it comes again. Ah! It's a Hypno. Should be a Hypno. I legit can't wait for Pokemon Let's Go. Me too! Me too! Holy shit. Do you have any favourite Nami Amuro songs? What a Feeling springs to mind. I don't really know the names of that many of them, but What a Feeling stood out to me because it's a cover of Flashdance with different lyrics. I can wait forever. Sure you can. So you rescued Lostel? How can I thank you? Lostel, darling, forgive me. Daddy didn't know you were scared and in trouble. It's okay, Daddy. I got to make friends with Riza. Listen, listen. Please show me you being cool again. Oh, I see. This is from Bill. You have to thank him for me. That sounds a bit more like Top Cat. You know, you've been fantastic. I want you to have this. Now it's Vinny's Luigi. Alright, I'll get to the game corner. I'll get the game corner running right away, Mario. You have to come visit with a friend. Luigi, you don't have any friends. Yeah. I could do the exact same shtick as Vinny. She was also part of a band called Super Monkeys. It's weird, all these people who have... all these idols that have solo careers in Japan, and they come out of... the idol bands early on, and to us we'd never even know about these idol bands because we only really know about their solo careers. Take for instance Aya Matsuura, a singer I absolutely adore. Japanese pop singer, I love her stuff. She was in an idol group called Salt 5 before she had her solo career. And the only reason I knew about Salt 5 was because Aya Matsuura did a cover version of a Salt 5 song. And I'm like, okay, so what's the original? I look up Salt 5, and I'm like, wait a second, that's Aya Matsuura's voice! Aya Matsuura sang Goodbye Natsuo, yep. Momohiro something, Peach something, that one was good. A Mecha Horiday is good. Tropikaru something or other, that one's nice. I'm not really good with the names, but I know the songs. What kept you so long? Been out having a good time? We got it done, the PCs are up and running. The job went incredibly quick, boo-boo! Bill is one amazing guy! No, there was almost nothing left for me to do. Celio, I have to hand it to you. You've learned a lot. Oh, really? Found ERB's new monitor, posted it on Discord. Is it gonna be like a Goatsy monitor? Or some shit. Like that. Oh, hello. That monitor is almost the size of a human being. So it's larger than that guy's face. Well, there you have it. I'm finished with the job. We should head back to Kanto. Celio, I'll be seeing you again. Riza, I'm really sorry that we sent you off alone today. I promise I will show you around these islands sometime. My monitor is larger than your face. Really? Really? Even if I make my face this size? Whoa! Anyway. Usually girl bands have 3 or 5 or sometimes 7. Salt 5 was called Salt 5 because it had 5 people. 5 girls. I'm sure he'd welcome you if you were to visit him again. Now you have the tri-pass, you can take the ferry from Vermilion Port. Okay, nice. Well, that was the optional side quest done. So now, Pokemon League, I guess. But we'll go back to Pallet this way. Oh, and I will heal first. Alright, take care, Tack. Morning Musume may have like 20 or up. AKB 48 famously has 48. Salt 5, Soy Bomb salt rating. No, that's Salt 5.5. Oh, memes. At my school, we have huge TVs that use projectors that run Android, but have an input lag of about 3 seconds. Well, yeah, they're not designed to have anything truly interactive on them. Maybe that shitty quiz game that schools play. But that's it, right? Without input lag, they would be amazing to play on. Totally. That's the only reason, that's the only issue with playing Guitar Hero on a projector, is you have to sync up to the projector. Ah, feel the sun and the wind. Live stream offline. No. Maybe I dropped a couple of frames, but it's not offline, no. It's managed to stay up, just constantly being shit. Which I'll take over dropping out completely. Just means I'll have to upload my stream recording. It may well have something to do with worldwide location, Matzo, or quality of connection. Maybe PlusNet prefer Westlife. Or if you're watching on mobile, it might be that it's not dropping out because you're on mobile. It sort of streams ahead, and you might be a few seconds out automatically. It's entirely possible. So you don't notice when it drops out. I'm not saying you, Sushi, because you're experiencing the dropping. Matzo says he's not. Therefore, that might explain why Matzo's not experiencing the dropping. Because maybe Matzo is about 10 seconds behind, and therefore is streaming ahead. Because on mobile you can. Even on no DVR, you can stream ahead and get out of sync. Whereas on computer, you unfortunately cannot, because of the way ultra-low latency works. I don't quite totally understand it. You're not behind. Okay, interesting. Then in which case, there must be another reason why you're not experiencing the frame drops that everyone else has. And if you're not experiencing them, that means that YouTube is still getting my whole stream. Which means I won't have to upload the stream recording. And my shitty internet decided to drop for a sec. Never mind. Speaking of Westlife, they also had a PS1 game. They had a Game Boy Color game. Didn't they? Was that No. Was that Westlife? No, I'm thinking of something else. What am I thinking of? 5? 5, I think. It's like, get to the show. I think it was 5. That game is garbage. Oh, NSYNC! Right, okay, yeah. My bad. That's right, yeah! Fucking sort of, I guess 16, between 8 and 16-bit. Let's just call it Retro Justin Timberlake, who was also at that time Retro Justin Timberlake. Yes, I'm aware of the NSYNC name. And it is instinctual for you to use that name. Huh? A battle? Ian, can't you do it alone? I use TalkTalk, which also runs off slowed down BT lines, just like PlusNet. Yep! And depending on your area, you might also be on shitty copper cable that's useless. Sephiroth is best NSYNC member. Was Sephiroth in NSYNC? Okay, Sephiroth was in NSYNC, and he was the best NSYNC member. Okay. His voice actor is one of them. Really? The modern Sephiroth was a member of NSYNC. Wow. And JLS split up because their name stands for just lousy shit. Of course. Let's put it this way. I remember, like, NSYNC songs, blues songs, Westlife songs. You ask me what songs JLS did, I cannot remember. One Direction or One Direction. Well, One Direction did put out some good songs. And furthermore, since the artist went solo, they put out some good songs themselves. Especially Harry Styles. He's put out some quality stuff. Now, is it as quality as anybody else? No. It's still shit, but it's better shit. If you know what I mean. Rock Slide. Rock Slide. Rock Slide. Rock Slide. Rock Slide. No PP. Thunder. That's it. Ooh, the Tangler grass. Which will not be Tangler grass. It's for alligator grass, of course. Gorbis grass. Illumi's grass. A Crokinole grass, okay. La 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 la, technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items as Pokemon instead of find the PC. Blah, blah, blah. Hey Mom, I'm home. Risa, you should take a quick rest. That is literally the first thing the mother will say. Oh good, you and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. You're not even happy that I'm back. BGT. What's BGT? I study Pokemon as preferred. Yeah. Good to see you. How is your Pokedex coming along? The amount of progress you've made on your Pokedex is 361 Pokemon seen and 42 owned. Professor Oak's rating, your Pokedex is coming along quite well. I've given one of my aides an amulet coin. Be sure to get it. And your national Pokedex is 31 361 seen and 42 owned. I'll be looking forward to seeing you fill out the National Pokédex. Okay. Britain's got no talent. Alright, that's what BGT is. I was thinking Battlestar Galactica, and then I'm like, that's not the letters for that. And Battlestar Galactica finished a long time ago. And I haven't watched it because if I do, I will fall in love with Edward James Olmos, and I don't want to be in that situation. Arse Factor, strictly crap dancing. Britain's got the sympathy vote. No rival battle. It's just occurred to me, I still have one more gym to do. Your Pokemon will cower at the crack of my whip. They favour ground-type Pokemon. Clearly. Well, Flareon does walk on the ground. Poison! Oh, for... Britain's got nothing but shite on TV, so instead we're watching the arch badass of Canterbury, aka Escape Route British. The underrated saviour of Britain. Oh, man. Work the fucking shaft. Who PlusNet does not appreciate because his live stream was offline when I posted this. Karate is the ultimate form of martial arts. Oh, I just thought of a horrible joke. I probably shouldn't say it, but and domestic is the ultimate form of marital arts. Oh my god. Oh, my stream's gonna get taken down. Oh man, it's happening. Evening, gents! How are we today? Hello, Keshi. I'm so sorry that you had to walk in on that. Viridian Gym was closed for a long time. But now, our leader is back. Meanwhile, we were all standing inside the gym, doing nothing. Cool training, you're not so cool. Mischievous. Switch to Virgin Media. Please, I don't need reminding. "15 weeks until you jet off. Oh-ho-ho! Japan, baby! Icicle Spear. No. Doesn't affect Quagsire. Shows what I know. Since I'm not very tech savvy, I can't recommend which ISP for ERB to switch to. If it was ERB's decision, ERB would not be on PlusNet. ERB would be on something like VFast or Orbital, and would be getting his internet via radio. But radio isn't fast. Radio internet is not fast. But it's sturdy. Or I would move to somewhere where the lines aren't copper. Yeah, all of them use PlusNet. Sure. PlusNet has a monopoly. PlusNet have tried their best to fix situations. It's just their best isn't good enough. But I mean, they've tried. Livestream offline once again. Woohoo! I don't know why, but before I came here I was watching part of an Anything for Views VOD. Anything for Views. Who's Anything for Views? And are they related to me? Am I owed some money? That's an important question that needs to be answered. I've thought about doing a sort of Anything for Views, like, sort of stream, like, I will do anything. But the problem is, the internet can be cruel and hurtful. And they'll say, do anything for views. Okay, force yourself to throw up on stream. It'd be like, oh, great. Fwahahaha! Welcome to my hideout! It shall be so until I can restore Team Rocket to its former glory. But you have found me again, so be it. This time I'm not holding back. Once more you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Wasn't that the Uncharted 4 stream? I would do anything for views, but I won't do that. The Uncharted 4 stream was from an unfortunate period of time when I would drink excessively on live streams. Rest assured that that does not happen anymore, because I don't drink anymore. He had 2 Relicanths. It's kind of useless. Drink as in alcohol. But you know that, don't you? You know that, don't you? You're just being silly. It is the evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can challenge the Pokemon League! Also take this TM. Consider it a gift for your Pokemon League challenge. Earthquake. It is a powerful attack that causes a massive tremor. I made it when I ran the gym here, far too long ago. Okay, sure. But the thing is, he has not disbanded Team Rocket. Otherwise, why are they still there in Gold and Silver? I drink fluids via osmosis. He's full of shit, that IFC. He is so fucking full of shit. Oh, I'm sorry, IFC. Just saying it how it is. I'm breaking my ribs from all of these ad-libs. You discover what Giovanni's been up to. What are you sorry about? I sang IFC is full of shit to the tune of Viridian City. What, Frieza? What a surprise to see you here. So you're going to the Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too? That's cool! Then I'll whip you, Frieza, as a warm-up for the Pokemon League. Come on! Skiploom! Soy is family friendly, though when poking through the samples included with Fruity Loops Studio, he came across one that was like, "Ah, the fucking beat," or something like that. Like some European guy going like, "Oh, the fucking beat." He's like, "Oh, I guess this stream isn't family friendly anymore." Yo, speaking of Fruity Loops, I have Fruity Loops open right now. I've actually been composing something inspired by Soy's stream. It turns out I haven't completely forgotten everything I knew about Fruity Loops back in the day. I actually remember quite a bit of it. Now, I'm no master musician like Soybomb is, ha. But I did compose a thing, and I am sort of proud with it. Oh, face off with a weapon! So you've, so you were paying attention. Yeah, some of the Moémon look a bit shit. But it's alright, every Mawile sprite looks good. It's just I haven't managed to catch one yet. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. Why is there more than one of you? Hey, Troublemaker, how's it going? Can I not catch Pokemon here? I guess I can't get them if I'm surfing. Yabi's wanting to make a full-fledged concert out of the TCC madness. What? When did I become famous? I'm not even on A-list. Gyarados. So I spent all that time leveling up that Magikarp for nothing. Short-term memory. Floozle. What's the chance of me getting a Mawile in Victory Road? What does a Ditto Moe look like? Like that. Floozle. And Moémon. Maybe I'll find a Mawile in Victory Road. Camerupt. I was wrong! Yeah, yeah! Charizard. Have you not seen a Mawile? Not. I think I saw. Wait, you're right. If I've seen one, it will tell me where to catch it. You are a smart man. Okay, that's an interesting area. On the sea, in Pokemon Tower. Is that Pokemon Tower? Okay. And then on 1 island and 3 island. Okay. It's a cute sprite. The mouth looks a bit fucked up on the horn. Yo! Jeremy! Jeremy spoke? Jeremy spoken. I don't really feel like doing Victory Road. You're my flyer, aren't you? Pokemon Tower. You have another hour until Soy. What's Soy streaming today? Tui? Nah, I don't care much for that. Can't catch anything on this floor then. There we go. Ghastly? There's nothing ghastly about her. She's simply adorable. It's not my fault I'm not popular. Right, she's gassy. She's not perfect, but she's mine. A being that exists as a thin gas. It can topple an Indian elephant by enveloping its prey in 2 seconds. They like to go for the Indian. Hey, if the elephant comes from India, I'm merely stating a fact. You take your pretend offended nonsense elsewhere. Jeremy! Hey, at least I know what I am, alright, IFC? At least I know what I am. A solitary man! A solitary man! Don't know if I will, but until I can find me a more wild that'll stay and won't play games behind me. Come on! Oh, slack off again. Maybe I've seen everything this floor has to offer. Nope. Salamence. That's new. Pelipper. Oddish. So there are still Pokemon on this floor I haven't seen yet. Maybe I should have, gone looking in the ocean instead. Okay, I think that's it for this floor. Well, I just found a Shedinja. So there's still stuff on this floor I haven't seen. Next floor has a heal spot. I think it's not the next floor, but the floor after. Graveler! Okay. Right, so this, well, you say that, but this is the randomized Moémon mod. And I've enabled Catch 'em All mode, which means that the game's location data will be randomized so that you can catch everything. This is a Kanto Pokemon. Memento? What does the memento mean? What the fuck is that? It, right? It's not that I can't catch Dratini. Oh, I almost had it as well. Got it. Dive Ball? But it's not an underwater Pokemon. Give a name to Dratini. It was an eeny weeny, teeny weeny, yellow polka dot Dratini. Gloom. Mighty Anna. You sure are mighty. That you were for the first time today. Tangler! Okay. Here you are, my pretty. Come to Mumbo's skull, yes? Tangler, Somebody touch my dead fucking meme. Spaghetti, 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 spaghetti. Hello. One-shot it. Serpentini. Starting to look like I've seen everything on this floor. You never know. Umbreon. Okay, that's new. So I haven't seen everything on this floor yet. Ledian. Gengar. That is cute. Oh no, I accidentally entered the next floor. Togetic. Poliwhirl. Raticate. Gary's Raticate. Nidoran Male. Come on, Mawile! It's the Pokemon I love, but there's almost no chance to get one. Aggron here? Yeah, it's randomized. Lunatone. Come on, Mawile, Mawile, Mawile! Misdreebel! Mistribule! Mawile! Mistribule! Mawile! Mistribule! Next floor, I guess. Is this sped up because it's computer controlled? Yeah, I can speed it up. On whim. Lombre. Ah, you're not who I'm looking for! Blossom. Blossom. Ghastly. I don't need Ghastly. I've got Ghastly. Mawile. What does mean look do? Come on! The search for Moémon is... it's making me sad. I just want a Moémon. I think that's it for this floor. I think that's it for this floor. Can I catch Pokemon on the top floor? Yeah. Machoke. I tried to say goodbye and Machoke. Oh wait, no, I've already made that joke. You see, the problem is, Keshi, I already caught a Machop and called it Macy Gray and sang that song. So we'd have two Macy Grays. Laces out. You'll have to explain the reference, though. No. Don't Machoke now. You see, when you say don't Machoke now, I'm thinking like... oh, Ace Ventura. Okay, yeah, no. Doesn't do anything for me. I should know. Oh, come on! Everything but the girl! Come on. Mobile! Go watch it, ERB. Maybe. I must admit that the first movie on my agenda is Dead Sushi, a Japanese horror comedy about sushi that comes to life and tries to eat people. But after that, I'll give Ace Ventura a rewatch. Come on! You're telling are you telling me Moémon's on like a 0.1% encounter rate? Oh, doesn't affect Rhyhorn, okay. There's no more while on this floor. What the hell's going on? Try this floor again. No. Mr. USA. Come on! I'm not gonna hack the game to get the Pokemon I want. Come on, game, this is not entertaining. Just give me a more while. Daft clothes. Describe daft clothes. So stylish clothes. Oh, Cheongsam. Yeah. Or a Ki-Pow if you're that way inclined. Dude, if I was a lady and I could look good in a Cheongsam, I would wear a Cheongsam. Forget cultural appropriation. Now, Keshi. We're not those kinds of people here, alright? We're sensible. I know Keshi knows. I know that Keshi knows that you know that Keshi knows that I know that Keshi knows that you know Keshi was being silly. Said Keshi, sweating bullets. Said the fat controller. The fat controller was watching hot hentai at home. Suddenly an ass walked in. I don't know, it feels like I'm not going to get a more while on this floor. Let's go back to the top floor. But then a new Pokemon appears, a Furret. So what, is that like a 0.1% encounter rate? A Furret. Is there still Pokemon that I haven't found on the top floor? I never understood the concept of cultural appropriation. Apparently, what I discovered yesterday, Sushi, is that if someone is in an argument with you, and they're like, fuck this, fuck that, and they're vitriolic, and they have such verbosity, and you're like, okay, okay, calm down. That apparently that is called tone policing. And apparently you mustn't do that, because otherwise you're a bigot. That's okay, you didn't miss much. Just a social justice warrior thought that they could tell me what to do on the internet. Can you buy evolution stones in this game? Yes. You can. But I've also picked up a shit ton of them just in my travels. That's not an attack. Ah! It's annoying how rare evolution stones are in every game save for Gen 1. And this game, you can buy them in the Celadon department store. This is a remake of Gen 1, but it's Gen 3. That distinction has to be made. No, it counts as Gen 3. Next tentacle I see, I'm catching it. Yakuza Apocalypse! Ooh, that sounds badass. Next time that one is in CEX, I'll pick it up. I'm gonna catch a Fearow. Because why not? Looks like we need some off-screen luck. Some off-screen luck. OMG! What amazing, amazing off-screen look. You know what? When I get this Mawile, I will have earned it. Oh, IFC, I don't need a better catch rate. I mean, I've already been catching everything in one go. Zap Cannon. To inflict damage and paralyze. Oh dear God. Well, that's certainly one way to get your message deleted. Right, I'm convinced that there is no more Mawile on that top floor. Let's go heal up. Of course it doesn't work. None of my moves work. Why is it going so fast? Whoa! Because I'm making it go so fast. Because I'm waiting for a Pokemon that's got like a 0.001% encounter rate. It's a Pokemon I really want. And I've used my Pokedex and it tells me it's in this tower. So I don't really have much choice but to keep fighting Pokemon until it appears. What? What? Come on. Nice. No, we're gonna need off-screen luck again. Off-screen luck be on my side. Well, I never! Oh, did my internet drop more frames? Why'd you want to see me? You know, I got a theory about you. I've got a theory about you. Keep an eye on it, mods. You're positive? Alright. Okay. False alarm! False alarm! Come on! Come the fuck on! Do you reckon we've seen everyone on this floor? Let's go up to the next floor. The heat is on, but I want it off. Then turn it off. Then turn it off. Bum bum ba dun 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 dun. Check and turn. The heat is on the right. Check and turn. The heat is on the right. Now turn it off. Now turn it off. Do 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 do. No, no, no. Stop the aircon! We got an emergency, can't you see? Look, it was definitely Lavender Tower, right? How much longer are you going to live stream? Well, first and foremost, I want a more while. And I'll be streaming for as long as it takes. Clay doll. I got excited then. I got a good feeling about this floor. Rattata. Nidorina. Rattata. Ghastly. Some ghastly luck, I'll tell you that. Rattata. Blossom. Nidorina. This could be the end for Nidorino. Shuckle. I really can't believe what bad luck I'm having. Stunfisk is my favourite Pokemon ever. Mawile is my favourite Pokemon ever. It was around about then I suddenly got the feeling Haruhi was going to call. That would be a hard question for Sushi to answer. He doesn't like Pokemon. God damn! I'm not asking to cure world hunger, I'm asking for a Mawile. Do you reckon that's it for this floor? Should we try an earlier floor? Try an earlier floor. Right, okay. Are we talking about favourite Digimans? I like the Nun. Wild Lapras. That is certainly a surprise. Live stream offline. Live stream online! ERB would like to encounter a Moémon while going down. Yes, I tried this floor, but I also saw something a second ago that I hadn't seen yet. Now. Now. Pokemon and animals are not the same. In the Pokemon animated series, in the Cerulean Gym episode, Ash sees actual fish in the aquarium. Therefore, actual fish and therefore actual animals do exist in the Pokemon world. Pokemon and animals are two separate things. Ergo sum, bestiality and sweet love with your Pokemon are not the same thing. Just because people don't find a trout to be superpowered enough to bother categorizing it with super monsters doesn't mean they're not related. It does, because in the Pokemon games, if you're saying that the anime isn't canon, okay then, sir. In the Pokemon games, I believe it was in Generation 4, it was ascertained in a library upon reading books that Pokemon and humans are one and the same. So we can put humans into Pokeballs. Yes. It wasn't that they were one and the same. Okay. That they came from the same place. It was that you couldn't tell them apart. Okay, well, boom. And here we are now. Moémon. You can't tell them apart. Alright, you can't tell them apart, boo-boo. I know I'm digging myself a hole here, but I'm gonna keep going. Do you reckon that's it for this floor? No, because I haven't seen Kabuto yet. This Pokemon was regenerated from the fossil of an ancient creature. It protects it's protected by a hard shell. If I didn't make this joke, I would be a terrible person. But if the Go Compare Man was a Pokemon, then that would indicate that there is more than one of him. Citizens Kabuto. It's a long-running strategy game for PCs. Like, it's really old. I would have assumed that you would have heard of it, but the fact you haven't, maybe that just means I'm in different circles. Oddish. I don't have a circle, I exist by myself. There is no echo chamber big enough to contain me. Its scientific name is Odium Wondrous. Fuck you! At night, it is said to walk nearly 1,000 feet on its 2 roots. Fuck you. Odious Wondrous. Oh, my bad. I was so insulted by it, I couldn't be bothered to name it properly. No. Slowpoke. I was lucky I didn't save a state there. That was actually first try. It is always vacantly lost in thought, but no one knows what it is thinking about. It is good at fishing with its tail. Getting that EXP all, I don't believe you. That seemed too fishy. It's not EXP all, it's EXP share. I am... Mother of God. I stream whenever I get the chance. Come on! This could be the end for Nina Reno, but wait. First time. Be the end for... It plays the sound twice. It plays the sound twice. Thank you, Thick Todd, for subscribing. This could be the end for Nidorino. But wait! Shedinja! Now, I know it's not Kanto. But Shedinja's kind of like a favorite of mine. Now, what was that character in GoldenEye that's like, I am invincible? That's right. Salamence. Gengar. Sure, let's have a Gengar. Sturdy Shedinja is literally invincible to everything except poison and burn type things. Yeah, exactly. Shedinja is fucking amazing. It has Wonder Guard. They actually have a thing built into this randomizer where you can turn off on random abilities that other Pokemon can get Wonder Guard. Because if you get a Pokemon that's got some really hard typing, and then it gets Wonder Guard as a randomized ability, it might make defeating certain Pokemon early on in the game very difficult. Alright. Come on! I'm gonna go to the fucking sea, try and catch a Mawile. It isn't gonna work. And then I'm gonna come back here, and it's literally gonna be the first fight I get into. Let's try the sea. A solid hour of Mawile hunting, yeah. Probably is. Blah, 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 blah. You want one, you cannot have one. Blah, blah, blah. I love that really bouncy Cinnabar music. That Cinnabar Island theme is so bouncy. I love this. Right. So, in the sea to the right and above. I guess I'll get on Surf and try that. Smeagol. 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 Haunter? Yes. Because she's the 10th floor ghost girl. This is getting ridiculous at this point. I'm gonna get the fucking rod. It's a clan pearl. Of course it is. I can't escape. Right, okay. Super rod, no. Register. Skarmory. Okay, so I am getting different stuff by using the rod. Nidoqueen, oh fuck no. Groudon's dead. So I'm late, what you doing? Morwile hunting. I want a Morwile. And I know that they appear in this sea area. But their encounter rate must be pretty low because... I'm not having much luck. I've already searched through Lavender Tower, which was another place where the Morwiles are supposed to appear, and they are not. Vileplume? Vileplume! Let me show you, let me show you the song of my people. No, it's definitely this particular ocean area. 303. Well, if it was Seafoam, it would just be one small circle, wouldn't it? But because it's over that wide area, it indicates that it's one of the water Pokemon. Come on! Come the fuck on! Let's try a different rod. Oh, different rods give me different Pokemon. Walrein. Whatever it is, I don't want it. Grumpig, okay. Different rods are giving me different Pokemon. Oh, Spheal. Right, okay. I know Spheal. I caught one in Pokemon Go yesterday. Okay, Articuno. Well, I feel like I've seen everything the Good Rod has to offer. Sceptile. Teddiursa. Sceptile, come on. Come on. Is there another rod? Old Rod, Good Rod, Super Rod, Ultra Rod? Is there an Ultra Rod? So I'm starting to run out of ideas here. Three rods, okay. Behold, the bad luck sponge is back. There are 3 different spawn sets per rod. Yeah, I've already, Do we know how many Pokemon per rod? You're the one with the randomizer, you tell me. Ah, boo-boo, you tell me, boo-boo. Beldum, okay. I'm still seeing new Pokemon in this set. Okay. I ain't fucking around. Master Ball that shit. It uses its docile-looking face to lull foes into complacency, then bites with its huge, relentless jaws. Giving a name to the captured Moémon. Moémon Part 5, The Quest for Moémon. Moémon Part 6. Moémon destroys everything in one hit. Just making sure she's there. Don't you start. That's what I thought, but it must have been a really rare appearance. Why is Route 4 a flyable spot? Oh, Mount Moon, of course. Same reason why Rock Tunnel is. I didn't visit the power plant. Did I? Time to drag the game out longer. See me on the next part of Moémon. But wait! Go Chompy! Ow! This is when it turns out to be fucking useless. Yep! Of course. I spent all that time getting it and it's a piece of shit. I want my money back. Where do I go to get to power plant? Ah! Yes, of course. Teddy Ursa? Dead Teddy? Okay. Take this guy out. Well, I can't go to the save menu to save. Alright. Oh. I did have tomorrow off, but I was offered extra hours. So, I'm working tomorrow. Tomorrow evening I might stream. But I probably won't because the following day... I'm starting 12 o'clock on the Tuesday. So I might not stream. I might instead... stream on the Tuesday night. So I might take tomorrow off. Alright, take care everybody. We got a more while. We got a more while. It took a more while. Alright, bye.